Welcome back. Now, fans of the musical Guys and Dolls, Ironwood Ridge High School is putting it on, and you are invited to come and enjoy. Danny Pfapp is here to tell us more about the show. Danny, thanks for sitting down with me.
Oh, absolutely. Glad to be here.
If somebody hasn't had a chance to check out Guys and Dolls, what is the show kind of about?
So the show is about, there's these two couples. It's basically centered around these two couples. It switches back and forth between their points of view. And the theme of the show, as I like to say, is that the men hold all the power, but the women always win.
Oh.
And so it's about how these couples interact with the sort of experience of 1930s New York, where both of the men in the relationships are apart and tangled up with this floating crap game, where every night they switch locations and the crap game keeps going. It's illegal, there's hijinks, shenanigans, the cops are after them, and it's just one great big fun event.
And who do you play in all of that?
I play Nathan Detroit, who, if you're not familiar, is the man who organizes the floating crap game. So he's running around looking for spots, looking for people, that sort of business.
Okay, in 1930s New York, that's a very stylish time.
Yes, it is.
Of our, of that era. So I'm sure the costumes and everything look amazing.
It's been great fun because the guys, we get like the old school wide brim fedoras and everything, and because we're trying to have a great bit of fun with it, and so we're getting the crazy pattern suit jackets and crazy ties and hats. Anything we can find that's just over the top and so much fun is what we're looking for.
I love that. Now, if somebody is thinking, I'm thinking about coming out and seeing this production, why should somebody come?
Well, in general, Guys and Dolls is considered, one of just, greatest musical that's old classic that's been done and redone so many different times. So if you don't know the show, it's great to come out and see, such a classic show. But because there are so many people that do know the show, I think that our production also has a lot of appeal to it because we're taking a lot of different directions. We've had lots of conversations about it in rehearsal about how it's so iconic that we have to do everything we can to try to put our own spins on it to really make it our own. And I think that we've done a good job of doing that. So even if you know the show, you'll still be seeing something new.
I love that. You say if you've never seen the show, come and see it because, of course, you'll be able to see the show. And if you have, come see it because we're even putting it into our own perspective. So I think it's going to be for everyone. And I know we're going to get a performance here in just a few moments. But thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Absolutely.
They say break a leg, right? Is
yes,
that what they
say?
Do. We'll go and break some legs then.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys, you can catch Guys and Dolls from March 29th through April 1st at Ironwood Ridge High School. To learn more, call 407-4244 or visit Facebook.com/Ironwood Ridge Theater. Now to end our show, here is Sophia performing the song Adelaide's Lament. You guys have a wonderful day.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. Where's the note? Oh, note. Chronic organic syndromes. Toxic or hypertense. Involving the eye and the ear and the nose and throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromoviz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for himself, and the name ain't his. A person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop la grippe. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air-conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grippe, la grippe, la post-nasal drip, with a wheezing and a sneezing and a sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a